Hello and welcome to Module 8, where we will be looking at apostrophes. Apostrophes are a busy piece of punctuation. They have two jobs. Their first job is to show possession, and their second is to form contractions. They are essential for ensuring your writing is accurate, but apostrophes are always being used and abused. They are always being used incorrectly on signs and in emails. In this module, we'll explore how to use them correctly, how to avoid common mistakes, and we're going to apply what you've learned with practical examples and a quiz. Let's make a start. So, an apostrophe is a punctuation mark with two different purposes. The first purpose of an apostrophe is to indicate possession. For example, the dog's collar is red. The apostrophe shows that the collar belongs to the dog. Their second purpose is to form contractions. For instance, it's a beautiful day. Here, it's is short for it is, and the apostrophe shows that there are missing letters. Let's have a look at the first purpose of an apostrophe in more detail, showing ownership or indicating possession in a sentence. Here's how they work. For singular nouns, add apostrophe s to the end of the word. For example, the dog's leash. Notice the apostrophe s after the word dog, showing that the leash belongs to the dog. For plural nouns that already end in s, just add an apostrophe after the s. For instance, the student's classroom. This indicates that the classroom belongs to the students. And for plural nouns not ending in s, add apostrophe s. For example, the children's toys. Apostrophe s is added to the word children to show that the toys belong to the children. So let's have a look at a few more examples. The teacher's desk is organized. The apostrophe s after teacher shows possession by the singular noun, in this case, teacher. The horse's stable is clean. Now, horses already has an s at the end, so we just need to add an apostrophe. The apostrophe shows that the stable belongs to the horses. The second job of apostrophes is to show missing letters in contractions. Contractions are when two words are shortened into one word and some letters are missed out. The apostrophe just shows where the missing letters were. Let's have a look at how it works. So do not becomes don't. You'll notice the apostrophe has replaced the O in not. I am. It's often written I'm. The apostrophe goes where the A would have been. Some other common contractions are words like can't, won't, didn't, it's, and there. Let's have a look at a few more examples. It's going to rain today. The apostrophe in it's replaces the letter I where it was it is. We can't wait to see you. You'll notice there's an apostrophe in can't where the N-O was. So using apostrophes in contractions is simple. Just put them where the missing letters are. Now, let's have a look at some common mistakes. This is by far the most common. People add apostrophes for no reason, just when a noun is plural. Apostrophe should never be used unless you are trying to show possession or trying to show missing letters. Just because a word has an S on the end, it doesn't mean an apostrophe is needed. So it would be incorrect to write apples are delicious with an apostrophe because we're not showing a missing letter. We're not showing anything belongs to the apple. So apples without an apostrophe would be correct. Really common mistake. Just make sure you are checking. Am I using the apostrophe to show possession, or am I using the apostrophe to show missing letters? If you're not doing either of those two things, you do not need an apostrophe. Secondly, don't use apostrophes with possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns like hers, yours, ours, and theirs already show possession. That's inherent in their meaning. So we don't need to add an apostrophe. So it would be incorrect to write that book is hers with an apostrophe. The correct way would be to write that book is hers without an apostrophe, because possession is already built into the meaning of hers. Nothing needs to be added. And finally, very often contractions and possessives are confused. It's with an apostrophe always means it is or it has, while it's without an apostrophe shows possession. So it would be incorrect to write it's raining outside because we've missed an apostrophe to show that it's is a contraction of it is. So the main thing I would say to you is just be really conscious with your use of apostrophes. Check, am I using an apostrophe to show possession? Am I using an apostrophe to show a missing letter? If the answer is no, you do not need one. So, our key takeaways for apostrophes are: use apostrophes to show possession or to replace missing letters in contractions. Do not use apostrophes to form plurals or with possessive pronouns. And finally, mastering apostrophes is essential. They ensure clarity, precision, and professionalism in your writing. Okay, now let's practice. Have a look at those sentences on the right-hand side. Read the sentences and put apostrophes where you think they should go. Pause the video now, complete that task, and then I will go through the answers with you. Okay, here are the corrected sentences. So the cat's bowl is on the table. The apostrophe there, apostrophe S after cat, shows that the bowl belongs to the cat. It's a great day for a picnic. You'll notice that we've used an apostrophe between the T and S in its to show that that word is a contraction of it is. Number 3, the children's books are in the library. The apostrophe and S show possession by the children of the books. Number 4, don't forget your umbrella. You'll notice the apostrophe in don't is because that word is a shortened form of do not, and the apostrophe goes where the letter O was. And finally, number 5, that house is theirs. No apostrophe is needed here because theirs is a possessive pronoun, so it already has possession built into the meaning of the word. No extra apostrophe is needed. That house is theirs. No apostrophe needed. Great work if you got all of those correct, but if you didn't, then don't worry. You're here to learn, not to be perfect first time round. So look back over the chapter in the ebook. Make sure you've understood. You may want to watch this video again and then have a go at the quiz just to test what you've learned and see if there are any gaps in your understanding. Congratulations on completing this module. In the next and final module, module 9, we're going to explore parentheses and how we use parentheses to add extra information in our writing. See you there.